Good evening everyone, happy Tuesday. So just wanted to come on, I've just got in from teaching my class and I had 15 minutes until my tea is ready, so I thought I'm going to come on and do this. So if you follow me on Instagram, earlier this morning on my Instagram stories, I was talking about like moving, and basically today I'll start the story that I just didn't feel like going to the gym today. I knew I had 3 classes to teach, but for my training I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like throwing heavy weights around. I didn't feel like doing HIIT. I didn't feel like doing squats and press ups. I just wasn't feeling it. But I knew I needed to move, and not just teaching my classes, I knew I needed to move for me. So what I done was I put my headphones on. It was a little bit windy, which you weren't expecting, and I just took myself on a walk. Now I go on walks all the time, but I normally do them in addition to my workout. But today I was like, I just want to go on a walk. That's all I want to do. Sorry, me watch. Let me just sort this. So I just wanted to move, but I just didn't fancy going to the gym, so I went on a walk. So the point of me coming on today is to say, if you ever wake up in the morning, or if you're ever having a day where you just don't want to go to the gym, you just don't want to go and do that workout, you just don't want to go to that class, you just don't feel like going to the gym, then it's okay. Because all it's really about is moving. So if you're moving in some way, whether that means going for a walk, then just move, because that's really all that matters. Now, I'm not saying don't ever go to the gym and don't go to classes, because obviously they are part of your programme, but what's also part of your programme is listening to the mind and listening to the body and giving it what it wants. So it's obviously, there's a difference between every day I don't want to go to the gym and every day I don't want to move, and then that's just it. There's obviously a difference between being lazy and just not feeling it today. It's okay to wake up in the morning and just not feel the need to go, or to just not be feeling it. And I think a lot of the time, if you take yourself there, you are more, sometimes you can cause injury, or you just end up having like a really unfulfilling workout, and then you come home and you regret it and you beat yourself up, and then you'd have some cake or you'd have some chocolate, and then you're like, okay, well I'll start tomorrow, and it's like a vicious circle. So you make yourself feel bad because you went and you didn't work hard enough, so you think, what's the point? When really, if you just wouldn't have went in the first place, you'd probably be in a better frame of mind. Now, I'm not knocking the gym, I go a lot, not knocking classes, obviously I teach a lot, and then I'm saying do those things. But if there's ever a day where you wake up and you're just not feeling it, but you feel like you need to move, you feel like you need to do something, just get yourself out and go for a walk. I just get my headphones on. Obviously, it's probably not ideal of a night that, but I went in the morning and just listen to a podcast or some music, and I just get out and walk. I'm in the fresh air, even though it was cold today, the sun was shining, got a bit of vitamin D, and that's all what it's about really, because exercise isn't meant to be complicated. It's not meant to be this big, crazy, complicated thing. It's just that we make it that way. We make it complicated by thinking the only way for me to exercise is to go into the gym and sweat and come out and feel sick. And that's the only way that exercise comes. That's the only thing that's going to be good for my body. And while that's amazing, and while lifting weights and while moving and sweating and getting in the class and getting in that environment is amazing, and it is part of what you should be doing, it's okay if every so often you don't want to do those things. It's okay if every so often you just want to go for a walk, because do you know what, that's okay, because you're giving your body what it wants. And walking's not just beneficial as in like physical, walking has got a lot of other benefits as well. So it's really good for the mind, it's good for the soul, it's good for clearing the mind and whatever. If you just want to get something out your mind, or you're just feeling a bit of a funk and you want to get out. So all I've come on to say is, don't complicate it. Don't add more stress to the body. Don't make it this big chore. Don't make it a chore and make it so complicated and thinking, well, if I don't do that today, then that's it. It's the end of the world, because it's not. So always listen to your body. If it's telling you that you just want to go for a walk, or you just want to go for a swim that day, then do that. Don't feel bad, because yeah, it's all good and well following a programme. I think everyone should have a programme to follow. Everyone should have something that they do on a regular basis that's going to make them better than they were yesterday. That's going to move them forwards. But what's not going to move you forwards is doing something that you're not feeling. And as I said, it's not just going to affect physically, it's going to be in your mind, or you could get injured. I'm not saying these things are going to happen, but sometimes you just got to listen to your body and give it what it wants. So if you're not feeling it one day, don't force yourself to do something. There's a difference though between not feeling it and just feeling lazy. So differentiate between, like, obviously I'm not feeling the workout, to I really can't be arsed. So there's a difference, but don't beat yourself up. Don't make this exercise and health and fitness regime that you're on, don't make it complicated, because it really is just simple, and all you've got to do is listen to your body, listen to what your body's saying. It's giving you signs all the time. Like, I should talk, someone's probably going to message me and say listen to your own advice, but your body is giving you signs, and it's telling you what it wants. And if one day your body is just telling you to go for a walk, just go for a walk. Don't stress yourself out going to that class or going to lift them weights or thinking you've got to do this much and this much. Yeah, you need to follow your programme, but there's nothing the matter with listening to your body and just doing what it wants. So that's all I come on to say today, was that today I just weren't feeling it. I didn't feel like going to the gym. I was still a little bit tired from my weekend. I knew I was teaching 3 classes today, but I just didn't want to pick weights up today. I just didn't want to do squats and lunges. I just didn't want to do that today. But I knew I needed to move. I knew that for my sanity I needed to get out and do something. So I just went for a walk. I felt so much better after it. And walking is exercise. Like, it's part of fitness. So that's all I come on to say anyway. So if there's ever a day where you don't feel like going to the gym, obviously don't make it a habit, or you just don't feel like going to that class, and all you want to do sometimes is go for a walk, or you just want to get some fresh air, or you want to ride a bike, or you want to go for a swim, if that's all you want to do one day, then do it. Because it's movement, and that's all it's about. It's about increasing the activity of daily living. It's about moving, and it's about just getting the body from a static, sedentary state to an active moving state. And however you move, do it for you, and remember to always listen to your body, because it's always giving you signs. So if anyone's got any questions, got any comments, feel free to post them on while I'm live, or comment on the video afterwards on the replay. I'll always try and answer the questions as soon as possible. But is this how you're feeling at the moment? Are you in a bit of a funk at the moment? Have you plateaued with your workout a little bit? Do you feel like you need a little bit of inspiration at the minute? Or do you have days like that where you do beat yourself up because you haven't been to the gym when all you wanted to do was go for a walk? Or have you ever had those days like me, and I've had them, where I haven't felt like it, but I've forced myself to go, and then I've gone to the gym and I've hated the workout. I've got nothing out of it. I felt like I was weak. I just didn't want to do it. And then I've beat myself up about it, thought I might as well have not gone. And then a lot of the time that's what makes people emotionally eat them, because they've beat themselves up about it and they went, oh, I might as well just have this piece of cake now, and that's it. And then you get in that vicious circle then of just beating yourself up because of little things, when really probably if you were to listen to your body, went for the walk, you'd be in a positive frame of mind. So remember that fitness is not just physical. You've got to look after your mental fitness as well as your physical fitness. So always listen to the body, always listen to what's being said, and do whatever you do. Do it for you, do it for your physical fitness, do it for your mental fitness, and just do something that makes you happy, that makes you feel energised, and that makes you want to move. That's all I've come on to say. So if anyone's got any questions, as always, feel free to comment below. Feel free to message me. I'll always get back to you as soon as possible. But happy Tuesday night, everyone. Happy? What was that? Happy? Happy Tuesday night, everyone. And my tea is done in 5 minutes, so I'm going to go and enjoy my tea and then get a bath because I've been teaching. But happy Tuesday, everyone. And any questions, always feel free to message me.